All right, here we go. This is going to be a look at Qays Mahjoob. Fuck yeah, from the Long Beach, California sting. The paranoid predator. One of the tased predators as well. One of my favorites, a recent favorite of mine. I've been going through this guy for the last couple of weeks here. Read through his chat log a couple of times, actually. Pretty boring character from what I gather, but his segment here on TCAP is quite good, in my opinion. Of course, his phone call is legendary. Of course, you can check it out on the Candid Fellow channel here, of course. But you know, it's great. It's my type of humor, you know. Oh man, can you come out and sit with me? Fucking idiot. Oh man, this guy's great. Let's just get into it. Let's go.
Hello?
He's in the truck across the street. Can you see it? Walk down a little far. There he is. All right, hold on where you are.
24-year-old Qays
At
Mahjoob.
24 years old, man. Like, I couldn't believe that this guy was 24, man. I thought that he, just lied. And, oh, you know what? It was disappointing. I wanted to record this yesterday, but I couldn't. And when I had it up yesterday, on the side here, they had Dan Allen. And they had down here on the Most Wanted, they had the Korean dude, Hyung Pike or whatever his name is. And I was going to comment on how it was a great trifecta. We had Qays Mahjoob, of course, and then Dan Allen, and then Hyung Pike. But no. Now instead, I've got Polkit, which I don't mind, but I don't even recognize this guy on the top here. I don't think this is a TCAP catch. But look at this, you do have this functionality. You do have this functionality here, I guess, to go random here. You got this guy with the fucking mullet and the handlebar mustache there. That's pretty interesting. Oh, there we go, Dave Watts. Dave Watts, this motherfucker right here, the slimiest chat log in PJ history. He holds that honor. Let's get to somebody that we recognize here. Oh, God. Oh, Ryan Hogan, the New York City firefighter. Let's get to somebody that we recognize here. Come on now. Come on, Mike. Alright, whatever. Oh, man, this guy's incredible. Alright, whatever. We can play this game all day. I'm just curious, though. Let's just keep going here. There we go. Eric Paulson. Fucking Riverside thing. Star Wars Predator. He was never on TCAP, by the way. He was never. Yes, even though he's on the episode, man. It wasn't him. It wasn't him. Anyways. It doesn't matter. I don't even remember what got me onto that segue in the first place. Let's just keep
Named
going.
Matt thought he was coming
Matt.
to see a...
Yeah, that's right. His fucking goes by Matt. For some reason, how does he even get the fucking nickname Matt? How does he go by Matt? I guess it's a shortening of his last name, Mahjoob. Just call me Matt. But it's a fucking, slight. It's a bad mark against all Matts across the fucking globe here, I mean, this guy got Matt Cogburn, another one that's a bad mark on all the other Matts here, and then you have Matty Nash. Did you bring your drums? So yeah, not a good look from all the Matts out there.
13-year-old girl. The decoy invites him inside.
Are you coming?
How's
the drive?
Walks. He just looks funny,
The decoy invites him inside.
Just like very
Are you coming?
concerned walk. I don't know.
How's the drive?
Mahjoob suddenly
He's like pointing at his watch. Well, it took me 21 extra minutes to get down here.
hears a walkie-talkie in the background.
What? What's
You
what?
just hear fucking frag in the background.
What sound?
It was
So the decoy, I
the
guess.
decoy's walkie-talkie.
A
Instructions.
lot of people like to get on this decoy, for fucking that up. And I get where you're coming from when you say that. When you say that it's her fault. Fault. Wow, that was a that was really New York there, right? When they say, oh, she couldn't even have been bothered to turn her walkie-talkie down. I heard a walkie-talkie sound. Couldn't even have been bothered to turn the walkie-talkie down. But you know what? It's a high-pressure situation here. I mean, you got a lot of things going on. You know, you can't always remember to turn off the fucking walkie-talkie or turn the volume down. You can't always remember it. You know, it's tough, man. You know, you gotta prepare. If you gotta, you gotta get, get ready to go out there and meet the bloke, and then you got to make sure remember what you're gonna say. Oh, this guy wanted to hang out in the hot tub. He wanted to do blah 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 X Y Z X etc. And then you can't always remember to tell the one fucking time you get a guy you forget to turn the walkie-talkie down. You get a paranoid fuck like Qays Mahjoob who's like, oh my god, what was that? Let me check my watch. What was that sound? Fucking idiots, man. You know, it wouldn't matter so much
to her from
if it wasn't such a paranoid fuck. You know, I'm just paranoid. I'm just paranoid.
What sound?
It was the decoy's walkie-talkie. Instructions to her from inside the house were mistakenly broadcast in the driveway. Mahjoob gets spooked, but he circles around.
Yeah, like as if that's not suspicious or anything. You know, you come out, you like walk up to a door. What's going on? You know, oh man, not very inconspicuous. There's not really any way to make that inconspicuous, as far as that I think of here off the top of my head. I don't know, but it doesn't look good either way. I mean, you go out and you start having a casual conversation with a young girl, and it's like, whoa, is anyone looking outside? No, who knows? Who knows? Give me one sec here. I'm just checking my notes here to make sure I haven't missed anything. No, I look okay. I think we're going okay so far. So let's keep going.
And comes in anyway.
Why'd you go away?
So I thought you had something to do with police.
It's like, do you hear like that like ringing, that like chime in the background? What the fuck is that? I never realized what that is. Like listen, I've watched this so many times over the past couple of weeks, and I still have no idea what the hell that little chime is in the background. Is it like something to do like when you open the door or something? I don't know. I have no idea what the hell that is. But you hear that, right? I'm not just going crazy. Definitely not me just going crazy.
Why'd you go away?
So I thought you had something to do with police.
I'm not that retarded.
And there it is, the famous line. I'm not that retarded. Like, this is supposed to be a fucking family show. You know, it's kind of crazy, I mean, this was 2006. So a little over 10, 15 years ago. I mean, that word is just completely, it's like social change. It's just, whoa. I mean, like, you don't hear that word anywhere anymore, Although there is this this woman that I work with who claims to be, who gives the appearance, I guess, of being very, politically correct. But she's used the word retarded a couple of times, at least more than a handful of times since I've known her anyway. So that's a bit interesting. I didn't get the memo on that. I don't know. It's kind of uninteresting, but I'm just saying it's kind of weird. I don't know. I always thought that was weird, but whatever. But it's what I'm saying is like it's only been 15 years, and that word is just completely gone from society. You never hear that word anywhere. I mean, a fucking Giants quarterback, right? Janoris Jenkins got released for saying that word on Twitter. It was him, right? Yeah. That was a couple of years ago. Yeah. So they cut him at the end of the season. I mean, granted, it was the end of the season. The Giants were terrible that year. But I'm just saying, they cut him for using that word on Twitter. Like, that's fucking ridiculous. That would unheard of. Would have been unheard of even just like 5-10 years ago. It's incredible. Not that I'm not complaining or anything, but I'm just saying it's like whoa, we never would have expected that. Like whoa.
I'm not that retarded.
Online.
And he just goes, oh. He just goes, oh. And what is that implying from the decoy? Is that what is that implying? She mentions that she's not that retarded to bring police over. But she is a little bit retarded, again, quote unquote, to fucking, to do something like that. I don't know. But anyways, I digress. It doesn't matter all that much. Let's just keep going here. Give me a second. What the hell am I doing? Alright, here we go.
I'm not that retarded.
Online, Mahjoob, screen name Long Beach.
I love this fucking shot right here that they use it. Like, why do they use that shot as opposed to a this fucking one? Oh, I'm already on internet. Never mind. As opposed to this one, you know, his actual profile pic. You know, why do they use this shot over? This one is just great. You know, it's a great line here. It's a great pic here. It's a one of the emojis that we use in our little group chat is of fucking Mahjoob's this fucking shot of him here. He just looks like a fucking idiot. It always makes me laugh, man. And of course, you know,
Dude 19
Long
thought
Beach
he was
Dude 19, the screen name. I mean, he must have been so devastated when he made that screen name to find out. He's like, I got a fucking perfect one in mind. You know, I'm trying to look like a typical beach bro. You know, I mean, I don't think he pulls it off very well. But I mean, I gotta get into this whole character of mine. I want to be Long Beach Dude. But then he has to be Long Beach Dude 19. Do you think that fucking, like devastated him? That he has to be number 19? It might be, you know, I don't know. He seems to be like a sort of arrogant type, you know, in that, you know, he's like, damn it, man, I gotta settle for being 19. Just look at him. He's definitely trying to pull off the beach bro look, it looks like to me anyway. He's got the fucking backwards hat. Fucking sunglasses indoors, by the way. There's some looks like a stupid choker necklace as well. Just trying to pull off a beach bro vibe, even though he's the furthest thing from it. And from what I gather from reading his chat log, he's the furthest thing from it. He mentions that he built all of the PCs in the office that he works at, which is actually kind of cool if you're into that sort of thing. You know, I don't know how many he ended up building. I don't know, maybe it's a 2-person office and he built 2 of them. I don't know. But he mentions in the chat log that he built all the PCs in his chat and for the office that he works at. So I'm guessing that he didn't get to the beach very much. That's what I gather from it anyway. Let's keep going.
Was chatting with a 13-year-old girl. He tells her that he'll perform oral sex on her. I will show you heaven, he writes. I love it. I can do that all day.
Oh, man.
Mahjoob
Big
asks
talker.
if she's performed oral sex, asks if she's good at it, and other specifics we can't tell you about here. And remember, he's chatting with someone who said she was 13.
And then you hear it again, as if it wasn't great enough the first time. You hear the decoy say it again in the voiceover.
And remember, he's chatting with someone who said she was 13.
What have you been up to?
Hey, what the fuck is this, by the way? What is this that they have on? Like, really? Is this like the nightly news or something in the fucking background here? Like, come on, it's not really. Come on, Mike. It's not really selling the situation here all that accurately. But another thing I wanted to touch on here is that he seems like he's very inexperienced from his chat log. I mean, he's a big talker. Oh yeah, I can do that all day long. But from what I gather, anyway, he mentions that he mentions that he gets all of his sex things for porn. Yeah, something like this. He wants to bring porn, and he wants to watch it, I guess, before they have sex, and because I guess he just doesn't know what to do. I think that's the only thing that he knows is that, you know, he learns everything from pornos, which is not very you know, accurate, you know. So I have a feeling that he's a little inexperienced. But that's just my take from it. I don't know. Let's keep going.
Not much.
This is still the stupid fucking chimes in the background. What is that? Is that just somebody, like a passerby or something? I don't know.
He's chatting with someone who said she was 13.
What have you been up to?
Not much.
What? And again, he's still so paranoid.
Do you want to have a seat?
And again, you know, he's got the fucking just so weird looking.
What have you been up to?
Not much.
Do you want to have a seat or something?
Give me a tour.
What a jackass. He's got this, again, he's got like a generic fucking like Long Beach hat on. Which is just really weird. I mean, it's like you know, he really selling that Long Beach dude persona of his, you know. So You know, but then he comes in, give me a tour.
Give me a tour.
Give me a tour?
Wow, I mean, like, that's
let's
pretty
see.
obnoxious. Comes in there, no, give me a tour right away, you know, I gotta check out the situation. Again, it's a kind of a subtle, in my opinion, a subtle, you know, like Mike Manzi kind of thing, you know, it's like him saying, you know, like Mike Manzi, he said, you know, shit, fucking, I can't think right now. When he goes around and says, oh, can I, mind if I just, like, look around? It's just him, I think, doing the same thing, you know? I think it's just him trying to do the same thing, but being a bit more subtle about it than Mike Manzi. I mean, less creepy. I mean, it's still creepy. I mean, he walks in and doesn't say anything for like 3 seconds. You know,
Do you want to have a seat or something?
He's like looking around.
And remember,
you know,
he's chatting with
looking
someone
around
who said she
and
was
everything, you know, but he
13.
just comes in,
What have you been
doesn't
up to?
say anything, he gets asked this question, takes a few seconds to answer.
Not much.
Not much.
Do you want to
And
have a
is
seat
still
or something?
looking around frantically, like, pauses, again, still pausing. He wants to scope out the fucking house, is what he's saying. He's still paranoid. He's in the house, but he's still paranoid. I'm just paranoid.
Give me a tour.
Give me a tour?
It's kind of like, is that chuckle kind of like a, is that also like a, you know, you know, like, come on, like a demeaning kind of chuckle, you know, where he's like, you haven't offered to give me a tour. Like, come on, that's the first thing you do when you go to someone's house, you give them a tour. It's a fucking 13-year-old girl, man. I don't think she knows all of the formalities. And even then, I hate going on the fucking tour. I don't give a shit. I couldn't give a shit less about, oh my god, we got this bookcase from fucking wherever the hell you got it from. It was on sale. It was an antique. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit at all. Can we just fucking sit down? Like, I don't want to go on your stupid tour.
Let's see. Well, this is the hot tub.
And then he takes off his sunglasses again, because it's a, you know, he's an inspector. But at least he took off the dickhead sunglasses.
We can hang out here.
There's the sun, fucking, again.
Literally right back here.
It's really right back here. I mean, that is weird. Like, why? I guess it is. I guess that is technically the backyard. I don't know. You never see really the outside. It's just kind of a weird spot for a hot tub. But you know that at least Mahjoob got his. It was pretty good improv by the decoy, bringing him out. But you know, as the place to start on the tour, obviously they're not going to go upstairs. You know, they can't go around the bends because you got a bunch of perverted justice members over there. You know, I mean, so, you know, they did mention he wanted to sit in the hot tub. Maybe not jacuzzi. Let's see. Yeah, I want to hang out in the jacuzzi. Fuck you. And, so, yeah, I mean, they get the goal accomplished there. You know, he sees what he wants to do.
Hey, Matt, how are you? Now, Matt, I need...
Ooh, then he gets the big reveal.
Literally right back
And
here.
he cheeses it out of there.
Hey, Matt, how are you? Now, Matt, I need to talk to you.
What the fuck is this in the background? 9/11? What the fuck? Why is that there? Like, I mean, like, it's kind of like, what the fuck are they thinking? Putting on the nightly news as they do this, you know? I mean, I get that they have to toe the company line here with NBC. Of course, they had Sunday Night Football on in the background later that weekend, you know, at the nighttime scenes. You know, they just literally just came into the house, put on NBC, and just left it there with no context or anything. You know, just, oh yeah, I mean, it's a 13-year-old girl. She's really advanced, you know. She really loves the nightly news with whoever the hell did it at this time, you know. But it's just weird to get this ominous 9/11 fucking thing in the background here. As I mean, not to compare one to the other, but for Mahjoob here, I mean, this is definitely worse than 9/11 for him, at least.
You for a minute. Matt, why don't you have a seat right over there?
And Hanson just
Hey,
keeps
Matt,
doing-
how are you?
Hanson does the typical thing. You're
Now,
gonna
Matt, I
want
need
to
to talk to you for a minute. Matt, why don't you have a seat right over there?
as if that's exactly what they want to do, you know.
But
I
talk...
love this here. He fucking runs out of the house. I mean, he is bucking it out of his house. Look
is
at the
not what he
strength. Look
has
at the
in
strength.
mind.
Look at that. Look at that. I mean, that is some sort of Olympic. Yeah, here you go. NBC, another tie-in here. NBC broadcasts the Olympic year this year, and you can see him. He's just fucking sprinting out the door. Good for him.
Hey, Matt, how are you? Now, Matt, I need to talk to you for a minute. Matt, why don't you have a seat right over there?
But
talking is not what he has in mind.
Trying to get his keys out. Oh, it's the frantic run. It's so great, man. It is great. I love it too. I love in Long Beach that they have to like book it down the fucking block to arrest these guys too. Like they're not just like in New Jersey, they're just fucking hiding behind a fence. You know, at some points they were just hiding behind the fence, and in Riverside they're in like a fucking RV, you know, in the next house over. Here they're just fucking across the street. They have to fucking book it down there, man. It's great. It makes me laugh.
But talking is not what he has in mind.
And he is like a deer in the fucking headlights, man. He is so... Oh, man, he is not having a good time right now. Again, it's so ridiculous. He has to be just frozen in the headlight, deer in the headlights here. You know, he's yelling at you. They're pointing fucking guns at you. They're yelling, put your hands up. They can't really be more clear, can they? Mahjoob is just so devastated. Qays is just so fucking devastated. He has everything. So much rolling through his head right now. He can't. He's just in total fucking shock, and it is great, man. Follow the directions, man!
He doesn't respond fast enough. The result is a taser shot. Why was it necessary?
Oh, it's so
a taser shot.
No, it's so ridiculous too. I mean, they could have easily just fucking taken him down, right? I mean, it's not like he has his hands there. I mean, he's not reaching for anything. But fine, fair enough. I think they just really want to use the taser, which I don't mind. Which I'm actually not complaining about because it's fucking great. But I'm just saying they could have easily just taken him down here, tackled him, you know, something like that. But it's great. And it's so great too because here is from his phone call. The reason that he's paranoid is that he sees a guy in a white shirt. Ooh, is this the guy right there? Is that the bloke in the white shirt right there? Could be. Could be. It's at least one of them. And, you know, but it's also great right here. It's actually really great. You can see, when listen closely here. As he tases him, you can hear a cop say, "Get down on the ground." Get on the ground as he's already falling down. like I don't think I think he was going down to the ground regardless here, you know. So something that you didn't need to say, and it's great too. I mean, I got I think it was Christopher Cannon pointed this out to me the other day, and he just fucking, and as he's going to the ground, there's all this grass over here, but no, when he goes down to the ground, boom, he just slams a bit on the border between the concrete and the grass. I mean, watch that again. Oh, I love this fucking frame by frame. As he goes down, he just, oh, they nearly missed the fucking they nearly missed the concrete, but no, not only is he getting fucking voltage running through his body. I don't know how many volts is a fucking taser. I don't know. Let's fucking look it up really quick. And a taser shot. It's probably different by 50,000 volts. Not only does he have 50,000 volts of electricity running through his goddamn body, but he's also separating his shoulder on the fucking concrete. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, we can also do this too. You know, this might be more fun here. Let's put it in slow motion. Let's do this in slow motion here. Let's go back a little bit further. Oh my god, you can really see the fucking impact. Look at that. Oh, that is so great. Oh, I'm so glad I did that. That was so great. Oh my god, I'm fucking sweating. Oh my god, that was so great. Look at that. Look at the impact. You can really see the fucking impact. Look at this. Oh my god. god, he fucking eats ass, man. Oh, that's great. Oh my god, I'm fucking sweating, man. Oh my god, that was incredible. And then the Chewbacca sound.
Get him, let it stop it. Get him, cuff him.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's one of the greatest things I've ever seen. Oh man, that's absolutely great. But the thing is, too, I mean, you know, when he fucking, that's just rough, man. The shot, the voltage, the fucking slamming on the ground there. That's hurt, man. But you know when he, like, comes to, after all the shock kind of passes through, you know that he's gonna be like, what the fuck? He must have been so fucked. He must have been like, what the fuck happened? Where the fuck am I? Oh my god, what happened? You know? He's gonna be fucking flipping out once he comes to after the shock and the adrenaline passes through. Oh, it's so great.
Why was it necessary to use the taser on this guy?
He's already demonstrated that he's not going to listen to the orders of the police officers. A lot of these guys, they are confronted with the reality that...
And this guy, I think I said it in a recent one as well, but another recent one. But this guy is very monotone, down to business, brass tacks. You know... I mean, he's very straight-faced personality. It's just, I like this guy because I think he's pretty good at his job for what you see in the episode, but it's just very boring, monotone voiceovers here and then talking heads, which kind of loses my entertainment, loses my interest a bit. You know, where you need the guy from fucking Fort Myers to be just with a straight face, all the officers were safe, you know, just unintentional humor right there. You know, Chad Bianco is pretty good, but this guy is just a little boring, It's not a knock against him, you know, I mean, it's not like he should be taking it seriously, but at the same time, it's a little boring.
They're about to be exposed for what they did, and a lot of them may try violence to get away. The taser was used to prevent any injury to him and also to any police officers.
At the processing center, police find
Oh
condoms.
yeah, there's the fucking porn. He actually did bring the porno. Look at that, condoms. Fucking, what is this? I don't know what the fuck that is. Motorola Razor. Oh man.
In his car. He's pleaded not guilty to an attempted lewd act on a child.
Fuck you.
In his car.
Oh man, so as far as segments go without talking to Chris Hansen, that is up there, man. That is up there. Now, we can run through the chat log a bit. It's a bit boring, as I mentioned before, so I want to start here at the top. I took notes about the fucking chat log, by the way. So anyways, I want to make an inside joke really quick. He starts off by saying, faux show. I can get you that faux show. Just an inside joke I have with somebody. And then he mentions here that he hasn't been on a date in forever, which is what the fuck? I would date you. Gosh, I haven't gone on a date in forever. Ooh. You know, he has these weird transitions in his chat log as well. You know, he goes and says, you know, the lull in the conversation here, and you know, he's like, he's trying to get the girl to ask, you know, to bring up the sex talk. I think he's a little too apprehensive to bring up the sex talk, so he goes up here and says, so do you want to know anything? I like talking, but not like 20 questions. I mean, there's nothing on your mind, and even the contributor says, I wonder what he wants to talk about, you know, and you know, when the decoy doesn't say that, he goes, you know what I could go for? An Arnold Palmer. You know, it's kind of weird transitions. They, and I don't even like Arnold Palmer's all that much, but that's just me. But, you know, it doesn't have, you know, it's just awkward transitions, which are weird, and they're kind of throughout there in the chat log as well. What else do I have here? I think that's pretty much it. I mean, oh, yeah. Okay, so I have a few more here. He asked the typical Predator fucking question, man. I mean, it's everywhere. They all ask this. Well, maybe not all of them, but a good amount, it's the vast majority ask this fucking question. It's so gross every single time. Have you grown any hair down there, or is it shaved? Oh, it's so fucking annoying. And then right there, he hangs himself not too far afterwards when he says, did your ex ever go down on you? No. I will. Boom. That's how you hang yourself right there. And one more that I had right here. Yes, so I mentioned that he had built all of the computers. He mentions that he built all the computers in his chat log, and then says he has viruses on them. Ooh, I guess he didn't install a good antivirus. But I bet you he put them on there. He was probably looking at porn in the office. So that's gonna write you up for that one there. Refer you to HR. And so anyways, but he chatted on his work PC, which fucking, oh, that's gotta suck. You know that the feds, not the feds, but the fucking cops were in there taking all of their computers, fucking over that small business, and he works for his dad's business on top of it all. So he probably got fucked. Oh man, so that's pretty much it. I mean, there are some other good ones here in the chat log. It's a pretty long one. You know, he's fucking really boring. He just keeps yapping about uninteresting shit. So, yeah. It's pretty annoying. But, what is this again? Oh yeah, this is another weird thing as I just kind of scrolled through here. He just goes, he wants to eat cereal. For whatever reason. He's always eating cereal. Yeah, he comes home and he eats cereal. For dinner, which is fine. I mean, I've done that a couple of times at least. But you know, and then of course, you know, oh, the sugar taste is awesome. Yeah, good. Get addicted to fucking sugar, you idiot. You know, so just you're very obsessed with fucking cereal. Is what it seems like. I wish I had a bowl of cereal. Yeah, again, another weird transition here. You know, he just says randomly, I wish I had a bowl of cereal. Oh man, you know, that's what I should say that to people. You know, just whenever the conversation gets awkward, which you know usually happens, I should just be like, I wish I had a bowl of cereal. But anyways, I think that'll do it. So that's pretty much it. So until next time, see you guys later.